Game Mechanics. I'm here today with
Kristin.
And we are stuck in this house with these board games because the weather is so bad. We've had a snow day today. There's like 40 inches of snow that is in front of our door. We can't get out. We can't go anywhere. That's a lie. A complete lie. But for the sake of this video, we're going to say it's true.
And it's not unheard of for January.
No, normally we would have some snow on the ground. Instead, we have mud. So, yeah.
But we're going to be prepared because this list is the top 15 perfect snow day games.
First one is...
Coop by Indie Boards and Cards.
Did you call it Coop?
No.
They used to call it Coop.
I said Coo.
Coo. This is an older game. I'm a little surprised you love this one as much as you do still.
It might just be because it was one of the first ones like I learned and actually understood what I was doing.
Yeah. This is a really early Kickstarter I backed too. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A long time ago. Back when Kickstarters were like $12 plus $3 shipping. Now they're more.
A little bit.
Coup is a cool game. In Coup, you're basically getting 2 secret roll cards, which give you like kind of slight powers. And you're trying to make everyone else get rid of their cards, basically, by simulating killing them. So you can be an assassin and assassinate somebody, or you can be the Duke and get lots of money, which helps you stage a coup. Or you could be, like, I forget what the name of the person is, but there's like a captain, I think is the actual name of it, that can embezzle money from other people. There's all kinds of roles in this game. And you can lie about what role you have, but then also you can call other people on the lie too. And if they're lying, they lose one of their cards. If they aren't lying, they get to switch that card out with the cards in the middle, so they get a new roll. And you have to lose one of your cards. So it's a bluffing game, but also like kind of a secret identity game a little bit, and you're just trying to get everyone else to ditch their cards. This came out around the same time as Love Letter, and it was better than Love Letter to me, and I think it still probably is. But it's, I don't know, for me it hasn't aged great. It's fine. I kind of forget about it though. This might be a good one for our monthly party games night at some point.
Well, and as I was making the slideshow, I realized you can play it with 2 people.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be kind of hard.
Probably wouldn't be very good if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was number 15.
Number 15.
We have a lot of these to go through. Number 14 is...
14, Wayfinders by Pandasaurus Games, who just got a new logo.
Yeah, it's kind of a new flattened logo. So this will be the last game that we own, probably from them, that is the old logo. This game's okay.
I just played it for the first time. Well, because you got it for Christmas, right? Got it for Christmas this year. I liked it, probably because I understood what I was doing. Luke was not a fan.
No.
Because he lost.
Badly.
Really badly.
Did you win?
I don't remember.
It was close between us.
I think you won.
Basically, in this one, you're trying to get these little resources by sending guys to these hangars to get resources for you, but the way how you get them is kind of tricky. And then you have a limit of how many resources you can have. It's really kind of aggravating. And then you use that to do route building. So it's kind of a tough game for people who really want to plan ahead, because you kind of have to make do with what you get and figure out how to use what you have in the board state the best possible. I don't know. I didn't love this one myself. It's okay.
Maybe that's why I like it, because I don't you can't plan ahead. You can't figure out all these extra things. So I just in the now.
When you plan ahead, someone withdraws their people and they take the resources you thought you were going to get, and then you have different resources, and you're like, wait, what am I going to do with a purple and a blue now when I was planning on getting a red and a yellow, you know? So it definitely makes you play the cards you've got. Yeah. So Wayfinders, it's cute. It's a cute game too. It's got cute little components on it, but you're building hangars, different places, building a network kind of. It reminds me of like almost 5 Tribes in the modular board and how you get little powers from the tiles you go to. But then it was more like, almost like Ticket to Ride-ish in how you collect, kind of. But it's not all the same color. Like, you have to get different kinds of goods. It's not bad. I'll play it again for sure. On a snow day.
On a snow day.
Number 13?
Number 13. Survive Escape from Atlantis by Stronghold Games.
We don't have that version anymore. We have
we do. I just looked.
Nope, it's different. Ours is different looking. Do you want to see?
Oh, well, no,
We've got like
we
kind of a cool like collector's edition of it. It's like the Kickstarter-y one. That like, I've never seen this one before I got it. Like, this is at like a board game swap day, and I traded for this one because I thought,
Oh,
hey,
look
that's
at the
kind of cool.
dolphin.
It's a little different, and like it's got, I don't know.
We haven't played this one in a long time.
They got rid of the art and stuff there, but it has these wooden dudes instead of plastic dudes in there. And this one comes with like.
Didn't you get an expansion?
This one comes
Like
with
dolphins or whales?
an
or
extra
something?
expansion of some kind. It has whales, dolphins, and I don't know. I think this one has one of the expansions built into it though. And then here's the octopus expansion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, in this game, you're trying to get these guys to like get off the island and survive by going to the corners of the board, but the island's sinking because like this volcano, and in the meantime, there's this like shark and I think whale. The whale can flip people out of boats, and there's boats you're trying to load people into.
Or something.
And well, there's whales too.
It's been a long time since we've played it,
The sea monster, I don't remember.
but I remember liking it a lot.
The sea monster can grab people from the beach. I think maybe I don't know, but it's got like all these little creatures that have powers that can do things, like flip the boat over and make your people have to swim for it, or sharks can eat your people and then you just lose those points. It's kind of mean, and I'm surprised you like it as much as you do.
Because I'm such a nice person.
It really is a meanish game.
I was surprised. Isn't this a kind of an old game?
Yeah, this is like the
50s?
30th. No, like 1978 or something. This is I think that's the 30th anniversary edition or something, and it's old now. So it'd be like up for a 40th anniversary or 40th anniversary plus probably at some point here.
40. That's old.
I know. All right, next.
Number 12, DC Comics deck building game by Cryptozoic Entertainment.
Yeah, this one's actually really fun, and it's sort of surprising you like this one as much as you do.
Again, I think it goes with the memories. Because
Yeah.
we played it poolside
Yeah,
back in 2015 in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
yeah, it was, and I think you got it.
I did. I think that's why I like a lot of these, is because I understood it the first time.
So we have the Teen Titans version now.
I know I've never played it.
We should play that today because it's a snow day. Does it show up on the list later?
We're not at school.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Friday.
Mm-hmm. Must be a snow day.
Must be.
So that's number 13.
Are you going to explain how
12?
to play?
You basically have like some starting superhero powers that you can do, like basic punches and kicks. No, just punches. And then weaknesses like vulnerabilities, and you're using them as money to buy other cards, and then those cards let you do more things too. So it's a deck building game, but it's not like Settlers of Catan, or not at all like Settlers of Catan. It's not like Dominion, where like you have piles of cards that you can pick from. It's more like there's just like a row of 5 cards, and you pick the ones you can get, and you keep adding to your deck. And some are worth a lot of points, some aren't worth hardly any points, but they give you really good things you can do. And it's kind of fun because you build combos of cards. And then you also have a player power. So, like, if you're Batman, you really want equipment cards because Batman loves equipment. And so that's cool. Superman loves superpowers. I don't know what the Teen Titans do yet because we haven't played with them. And there's also, like, Forever Evil where you play as villains, I think. So there's a bunch of these games out there. But the Cryptozoic deck building game, I like the hockey one, too. The hockey one, to me, is more fun. Have you played that one?
No, I haven't. You still have it?
Yeah. It's the same thing, though. It's the exact same rule set, except for there's one different thing on it. When you go to get, like, a boss, in this game, you just have to have a certain amount of energy to do it. On the other game, there's goalies, and you have to beat the goalie by having a certain amount of energy, but you can have defensemen in the hockey game, and you play them down, and it boosts up your goalie, so you can actually attack each other a little bit. So, that is the Cryptozoic deck building game. Yeah.
Number 11, Silver by
Bezier Games.
I always have you say it. And I know there's supposed to be a little accent on that first E, but this font wouldn't do it. So, sorry.
This is a fun little game, too, where you have 5 cards face down in front of you, and you're just trying to, like, basically get rid of points. You're trying to shed cards as best you can. And the way how you do that is you have matches of cards, so you figure out how to get matches of cards, and then you can say, these 2 match, I'm ditching them. And then if they do match, you get to ditch them. Or you get to swap your cards out with like 13s on them for like 0s or 1s. And so you're just trying to get rid of the points and have the lowest points. And then finally you like, on one of your turns, you're going to say like, stop, we're done. And then you flip all your cards over. And if you have the least amount of points and you said stop, you get 0 points. You get no points at all. If you said, hey, stop, flip all the cards over, and you had more points than somebody else, then you're really in trouble. You take a penalty. So it's basically you either take the top card from the discard pile, and swap it out with something. Face up, look at the top card of the pile and discard it, and use the action that it has when you discard it, or try and find pairs, or tell someone to stop. That's like a real rough overview of the game, but it's kind of fun because it feels like a little bit like a secret identity game or a secret like deception kind of game, because you're trying to like make it seem like you don't have that big of cards, or that the cards aren't what they seem. And so it feels a little like a werewolf game almost or something, but not really. Yeah. I don't know. Why do you like it?
Honestly, I didn't even remember how to play it. I just remembered having a lot of fun while we did play it. So that's why it made it, because
You had fun with this game, huh?
I did.
Cool.
Number 10, Home Stretch by R&R Games.
There are better racing games we should probably play, but this one's fun.
Never satisfied.
Downforce is better. Like, I don't play this one anymore.
I had that written down at first.
Downforce is better to me. But you like this one better because of the dice?
Horses.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. Maybe we could use the Downforce track with horse miniatures. Downforce, I think, is a better game because the cards make everything balance out. Whereas Homestretch is just goofy dice chucking. And actually, that kind of makes it fun, too.
I'm not
it's
sure
just
I've ever played Downforce.
Goofy dice chucking. It's similar, but with cards. But Homestretch is fun, too. Like, basically, these horses are handicapped because you roll a pair of die. And so 12s almost never get rolled in a pair of die. But it's handicapped, so the first time that a 12 hits, your horse like almost goes all the way around the track. So you're betting on these horses, which one you think is going to win. And so you bet on some stupid stuff because the odds are really in your favor if that horse wins then. Like, you come out big. But it's just, I don't know, it feels like going to the horse track kind of, but it's just goofy fun. And this game really does get people yelling. Like, this game has people like standing up around the table yelling and stuff. If people are those kinds of people and you just have fun because of just stupid fun is what you like, this game's great. If you're like a gamer who's like, I want to be able to plan strategies and play a game with strategic elements, you'll probably hate this game. And our dog hates it so much that he barks. I don't know if you guys heard that in the background, but he barks at this game sometimes. That's a joke.
Squirrels.
Anyway. Yeah. So, number 9?
Yeah. Number 9 is Boxcars by Rio Grande Games.
This game is... I can't believe it's on your list, honestly.
I know, you say that every time.
It's a 4-hour game, and like...
I've played it, 2 or 3 times, and I've liked it every single time. So I had to make it. And snow days are long.
Yeah? We should play this one again, and then you can be like... I can be like, you say games are too complex, and you like this one. In this game, you spend money to buy more train routes, and then you're sending goods on routes using your train, and you can upgrade your train, and you're basically buying like more shares and more lines of trains, and then you pay other people based on like you deliver these goods. So it's kind of like a precursor to 18XX games almost. It's a pretty old game. I think it used to be called maybe Empire Builder. I don't remember what it used to be called, but it's called Boxcars now. It's from the 70s, another really old game. Pretty dry, pretty long. It's a little surprising you like it. So, I mean, it's still in our collection, and it's one that nobody talks about playing anymore. So, it's kind of interesting. Maybe we should play it today. I kind of want to play it now, actually. And it's by someone named Erickson, which is kind of fun. And it's 2 Ericksons. It's by Thomas Jr. and Robert Erickson. Robert. I have a Robert mug now, and my name's not Robert. Anyway, that's number 9, 8,
That was
9?
number 9. Number 8 is Airlines Europe, which is another Rio Grande Games.
This is one that I was trying to itch my nose while the screen was up. I got caught. This is one that I like a lot, and I know you like it, and I like playing it with you, and it's a fun game. And there's only one game I like a little better than it in this category, and that's Union Pacific. They're basically the same game, but Union Pacific, the way how I play it, kind of gets rid of some of the weird fiddly stuff with money. So it's a little more streamlined. So you might like it the way I play it, but...
And that's trains, isn't it?
Yeah. So
this one's airplanes.
Yes, and it's Europe, not United States. So big differences. So this game's by Alan Moon. You basically, in your turn, are doing one of 4 things. If you're in trouble with money, you can just get some money. Just collect some money from the bank. If you have a lot of money, you can build an infrastructure for a airline and make their stock more valuable. And then you take more cards if you do that. If you're low on money but you have lots of shares of stock in your hand, you can put stocks down in front of you to make them count for you and get money for them. So that's like basically the whole game. It scores 3 times, and you're trying to have the most shares. If you have the most shares of these companies, so it's like area control almost with companies. If you have the most shares in there, when the thing comes up and says, hey, it's time to score, you get a lot of points, especially if you've made your company more valuable.
I was just thinking about how smart you are to remember all these details about all these games.
I don't remember them at all.
More than I do. I just remember I had fun with this game. Number 7, Quacks of Quedlinburg by North Star Games.
This is a fun game. I had fun playing it.
See?
You're drawing stuff out of a bag, and you're trying not to draw too many of these certain ingredients out. Like it looks like garlic or something. And if you draw too much of it out, you can't draw any more ingredients anymore. And you're trying to move your ingredient tracker thing all the way up this cauldron as high as you can so you can buy better ingredients to make your bag better and get more victory points. And it's kind of fun. It's like you don't want to bonk out. You don't want to like lose out on having the right ingredients and getting big ingredients or whatever. But also at the same time, like you want to try and like figure out how you can manipulate these diamonds. You want to figure out how to get your bag better. Just a lot of things going on in this game. It has a cool catch-up mechanism, too, with these rat tail things, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. This one was also on our last list.
Was it?
Because it was Gieseling.
Yeah. Good game, pretty fun. Yeah. I have my little chits and coin capsules, so they come undone sometimes, so I have to super glue those at some point.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next is
6. Welcome to by Deepwater Games. We actually just played this one on New Year's Eve.
Is that why this one's on the list, you think?
Maybe because it just kind of reminded me that I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would have remembered it otherwise.
It's like playing 3 games of Racco at
like
once
mm-hmm.
with player powers. Yeah, it's basically you're like sequencing these house numbers in these 3 neighborhoods, but then using little powers that go with the numbers to try and make them do different things. Basically, it's the whole game is which of the 3 rows are you going to do something with? Like, which choice of things works best for you? And then where are you going to basically put it at? And you're trying to figure out probabilities of like, okay, if I put a 12 here, then I would have to get 13, 14, and 15 to fit there. But if I put it over 1, then I only need 2 out of the 3, you know, that kind of thing. So like Racco, basically.
Well, but then I got to have a group of 2 or a group of 3 or a pool or...
Yeah, it's gamer Racco for sure.
Yep. That's probably why I like it. Number 5, Parks by Keymaster Games. I've only played this once.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty, and I like national parks a whole lot. And I think I understood what I was doing okay, especially for the first time. I'd like to play this one again. What did I just say?
She's requested a game. Parks is pretty fun, and you're basically doing like an action selection, going through this like, I call it Takedo movement, where you can move forward but never move back. So you're trying to like get the things you need along the way. And then sometimes you can do little powers where you copy a movement from before earlier in the turn. The weather changes, which gives you like different kind of things that happen. You add more tiles into it and change the order of them every round. But you're trying to basically get stuff so that way you can buy postcards from the state parks, I guess, which are worth points. But a really pretty game, and I think it's fine. It's perfectly great for a like little kind of simple light game. Good pick. I kind of forget about this one.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, For Sale by Eagle Griffin Games. This one reminds me of your grandparents.
Yeah, I think we played this one like with my, he's dead now, grandpa. But he was like 85 at least when we played this game with him, and he kind of got it at least. There's 2 halves. There's basically the first half where you're doing an auction to buy properties, and then you get those cards with numbers on them, and then you basically play a round of high card to bid on values of money. And so whoever has the most money at the end wins. It's just like a 2-stage game. First stage, get properties, which are just basically numbers that you're going to use to win tricks to get the biggest prizes. So it's interesting because like the cards go up to 30. So sometimes like a 30 will only get you $8,000 or something because of the situation and how people played their cards, where you can get a 0 and get 10,000 sometimes. So it's like, it's just, you have to know how to play with the other players and know how to maximize your stuff to try and like make it like, when can I ditch this bad card so that way I can get at least something out of it, you know? Or when do I want to, you know, try and really use my big card to get the biggest thing because I don't want to lose out on all that money. So 2 phases, pretty fun little auctioning kind of game. Really good, actually. I'm not explaining it as well as I should, but it's good. It's really good. I would suggest this to anybody to own. Like, anybody can play it and anybody should own it. It's really cheap, less than $20. Just very good. So, yeah.
Number 3, Ticket to Ride Nordic Countries by Days of Wonder.
This one's particularly good for us because we have 2 of us in the family. So,
there's 3 of us in our family.
2 of us that play board games, 1 teenager. There's 3 of us in our family and it plays 3 at a maximum. So it plays with 3 pretty well, but it plays with 2. Okay. Actually really well for a Ticket to Ride game. So it's pretty fun. It's got like, one of the more interesting things in this one is it has like a lot of the Europe stuff where it has like tunnels and things like that. But it's a really tight board. So you only play with a maximum of 3 players for one thing. But then also, it has like I forget, like 8 or 10 or even 11 long track that you can get. It's worth a ton of points. So the first person to get that, it's worth like 20 points to get that super long route claimed. It's not even a route. It's just like a set of cards that you put down to connect 2 islands in the Scandinavia somewhere. I think you like this one too because it's pretty and reminds you of snow, and it's Sweden.
And it's Sweden.
Which she's got Swedish ancestry.
78% Scandinavian.
You are?
Yes.
I am almost more Scandinavian than I am German. And I always thought I was super German, and I'm super British. 80% British.
I'm only 2% German.
That's why I love boiled meats. Is that what British people eat?
I thought they ate fish and chips.
Yeah. Hi, what's up, Great Britain? I'm one of you. Sorry.
Number 2.
This is cheating.
No, timeout. Is Ticket to Ride 10th anniversary. Wait, why is it cheating?
Because you just had a Ticket to Ride game on there.
I know, but they're different.
Okay.
You know they're different.
So 10th anniversary? Is the number 1 just Ticket to Ride?
What?
Is number 1 just Ticket to Ride, the basic game?
You should know what number 1 is. Anyway, 10th anniversary. I like this one because it's got cute wooden stuff in it.
Plastic.
Oh, yeah, plastic.
But wooden, too,
it's
some.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's got little tins. Yeah, the little latrines.
Tins are, yeah.
Has little tins of trains.
And it's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. The board's big. The cards are
see.
full size. But then it has like circus trains and oil carrier drums, root beer drums or something.
Root beer.
And coal cars. And so everyone has different like painted, sculpted little trains, which is pretty cute.
And it came out on our anniversary, so we had to get it.
I'll choose to believe that.
It's true.
I think it was really close.
No.
Literally on our anniversary it came out. Cool. Well, we do have the 10th anniversary one, and now it's kind of hard to find. And I don't think they'll make 10th anniversary Ticket to Ride anymore.
I don't think so.
Because now it's like the 16th anniversary or something.
Yeah, maybe they'll do a 25th.
A 20th, even. Maybe they'll do 20th.
Maybe.
So, 10th anniversary edition was pretty fun, though. And we have that. And it's kind of a collector's item now, I guess. But we wouldn't sell it, probably.
Mm-mm.
It's too cool
Sorry.
for us to not have.
All right, number 1. Duh.
Wingspan.
Wingspan. And I got the European expansion for Christmas. I haven't played with it yet. But, of course, this is number 1 to play.
She loves this game.
I do love this game. I'm in the cult. I might be the leader.
Of the Wingspan cult?
Yeah. Probably not.
Why did you... It's just because you like birds.
It's
is why you
birds.
got into it so much at the beginning.
We've got the feeders in the front of the house. And I even asked permission and was granted.
I should.
Put feeders, yes. To put feeders at school. We have a little courtyard right outside my library. So there's feeders there. So, and it's pretty. And there's all kinds of fun maple source stuff.
It's a fun game too. I mean, like, I think the engine building part's really fun, and like you almost always beat me. So.
And I understand. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
I think you'd understand any game that you tried to understand.
No,
Just you
no,
go
no,
with
no,
like a
because I always
negative
beat you.
bias. That's why you beat me, is because you understand it?
No, that's why I like it so much, because I beat you almost every. The publisher, not counting Days of Wonder, because they're both Ticket to Rides. I didn't count that one. That has the most games that are perfect for snow days is Rio Grande.
Really?
Yeah, there are just two. We had quite a variety this time around. Airlines and Boxcars.
There's your snowman butt.
The end.
That's very graphic. It's a graphic snowman butt.
It's a snow butt.
So, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna lean out of the snowman butt. Thanks for watching. We got to put a blank slide at the end of these next time, and actually have them fade in and fade out. We're gonna keep getting better. Eventually, CBS will let us be on their TV show. Actually, what we want to be is one of those. We want to be one of those viral reality families where Disneyland says, "Hey, we're sending you to Disneyland." And we have to act like it's a surprise and open an envelope and be like, "Oh, look, Facebook, we're going to Disneyland because we have 1 million followers. So follow us so we can go to Disneyland." That's all we're asking.
I don't think I want to be that famous.
1 million followers is all we want. That's just a little famous. And so then you can get free Disneyland tickets, okay? That's all we want.
2020 resolution.
2020, followers aplenty. That's my goal.
Motto of 2020.
Disneyland 2020. All right. That was all a joke, and that was all just for dumb. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Joel.
I'm Kristin.
And that was the end. The end's over here somewhere.
Right there.
Yeah.
The end.
The end is right here. Am I pointing at it right now?
Yep.
Oh boy. Fun. Thanks for watching.